everyone, welcome to Preet's Balcony. So this is my Retrospec single speed Harper. I've really enjoyed it. I put over 250 miles on this single speed. I have learned a tremendous deal of bicycling because of this bike. So this is a full steel frame. The bottom bracket is $11. It can be purchased at Home Depot. The brakes are, I think they're Pro Max brakes if I'm not mistaken. The bicycle is on the heavy side. It's around 19 pounds. I tried to strip as much stuff as I can off of it. I needed to keep the brakes just because I ride on some very big hills and I don't want to be skidding down a hill. So recently I've been looking at possibly purchasing a frame on my own and building it up however I'd like. The other thing that has kind of inspired me to wanting to build my own bicycle is the fact that there's a loop that I have started doing every time I ride, and it's an 11-mile route. I try to beat it. I try to get under 1 hour. So that's why I kind of wanted to upgrade my bike. So I actually looked into upgrading this bicycle. So I was like, maybe I'll get some lighter wheels. Wheels and tires on a car, which is what I'm used to, is the fastest way of upgrading a car. So I was thinking maybe I'll do that on this. So I looked into getting some new wheels, and the types of wheels that I want were around $600, $700, and I'm thinking putting $600, $700 of wheels onto a frame like this, probably not the best idea. So I was like, why would I do this to this bicycle? So I said, I'll build one. And that's kind of which led me down to a path into the point of today's video, which was to talk about my new bicycle. And this right here is my new bicycle. So this is called the Trek T1. So let's talk about how I came upon this bicycle. As I said, I was looking to building one. I really like the Engine 11 frames. I also like the Cinelli frames, and my dream frame would be a Bianchi Super Pista. I just love the Celeste color. And then I said to myself, okay, if I were to buy a frame, why don't I buy a frame from like State Bicycle Company? Their black label bikes are 6061 alloy, so it's a nice type of aluminum. It's going to be light. It's going to come from a reputable manufacturer, and I know that I'll be able to, if there's an issue with it, I can have it taken care of, right? I started to look at their bicycles, and when I was building it up the way that I wanted to, I was probably looking at close to $1,000. And I was like, okay, that would be nice. Then I looked at if they were to just build me their standard 6061 and their black label, and out the door it was like right under $700. So I was like, okay, 700, 1,000. I was planning on pulling the trigger. I was gonna keep my Retrospec for some time and just place an order and get the bicycle when I wanted to. But then I was on Facebook Marketplace and I saw this bike. It was listed for $600. And I messaged the person. I was like, hey, is this bike available? What size is it? I'm around 6 feet tall. How tall are you? Do you fit on it? What's the story with this bicycle? It was a very nice gentleman. His name is Christopher. He told me he bought the bicycle new. He bought it from the Trek store down in San Diego. He wanted to take it to a velodrome, but I guess he just found mountain biking more to his liking, so he didn't. He took it one time. He didn't crash. He just didn't like it. So he's kept this bicycle indoors and has been riding it on rollers when the weather is not so good. So we went back and forth. We agreed on a price, and it was a kind of funny situation. So recently I gotten rid of my SUV, so I don't even have a vehicle to use, and I wanted to go pick this up in the neighboring town. So I rented a U-Haul, went down there, met up with him, picked up the bike, and brought it home. Let me give you the story on this bicycle. You have your major bicycle companies. A lot of them just make regular bicycles for people to ride, mountain bikes, road bikes, hybrid bicycles, nothing too crazy, right? This genre, this is called track bicycles. So it's a single speed bicycle, it's lightweight, they're made for racing. So A lot of bicycle companies don't want to invest too much money into this sport just because it's relatively limited in terms of how many people participate in this sport. Between 2006 and 2012, Trek said, let's get our feet wet and let's get into this sport. So they made this bicycle. I think like only 200 a year. That's what I'm reading. If anyone else has more information, please leave it in the comments. But around 200 bikes per year for 6 years, so a total of 1,200 bicycles. It's an all aluminum frame. It has a carbon fiber fork. So let's talk about what's the plan for this bicycle. So I'm not racing the bicycle. I just want to ride it. I like a single speed bike. I like the exercise it offers me. So what I'm planning on doing is, this seat tears my package apart. So I'm getting rid of that seat. The handlebars are a little too low. I like a flat handlebar, maybe a riser handlebar, so I have that on order. I'm getting some new gator skins in the front and back, so I probably will ride it around with the fixed gear, just want to, experience that. But more than likely, I probably will go with the freestyle just because I want to use this bicycle and I don't want to be obligated to use skidding as a form of braking. But you never know, because I may get used to it and I'm like, oh, this is fine, and just only keep the front brake on. So the reason why I'm actually replacing the tires is because these are dry rotting. I think these are the original tires on there. I'm actually upsizing them to a 725 just because I think a 23 is a little too low profile, especially for riding on the streets. I'm also going to replace the chain on it. I think the chain is original. I'm going with an Izumi gold chain, so that should look very nice. But yeah, I wanted to just introduce you to this bicycle of mine, and I'll slowly be going through the progression of the bicycle in the next couple of videos. Thank you so much, guys. Please click on like to like my video, subscribe if you're interested in bicycles, and leave any comments if you would like to as well. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day. I know I said goodbye, but I just wanted to show you guys the bicycle in a little bit more in depth. So this is the rear tire. As you can see, it's a Race Light 700 by 23 dual compound. This is my issue that I have right now without riding the bike. This bolt is really at the end of the dropouts, so I actually wanted to slide this bolt over, and when I do that, I'm gonna have to take a link or two off, so I needed some tools, so that's what I was waiting on. And you can see the tire, I'm pretty sure that's dry rot. That doesn't look very safe to ride. It comes with a Douglas seat. It's loose right now just because I just hand tightened it for this video. It's a fixed right at this point. It's a GXP gear right here. It's a 49. Very cool bicycle. This one I really like. It's hand built in the USA of domestic and foreign parts, which is nice. This is the type of aluminum that they had used. I like this frame. And love a little flash of carbon fiber there. Yeah, and this is what the bike looks like right now. So these drop bars, they're very low, first of all, but they're also very narrow. Like, I mean, ridiculously narrow, obviously for racing. But I just wanted to put a flat bar here, probably just a front brake. You can take a look at all this good stuff up here. Got a little dirty, but it's gonna clean it up and gonna make it look nice. Gonna make it look very, very nice. Thank you so much, guys, and I hope you tune into the next video where I will be doing stuff. Thank you.